A characteristic of Byzantine iconography is that it speaks a language, actually a couple languages. One, symbolically, a theological language. All of the design, colors, lines, composition, everything is designed to communicate theology. But it also literally has language to it. In other words, icons are featured with labels or symbols written with real words or alphabet or abbreviations. For example, here, as we're painting this part of the Annunciation icon, you see I have here, I know it's backwards in the selfie here, but I have here lettering at the base of the icon. This is the quote from the Virgin Mary. "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word," from Luke chapter 1, verse 38. Now, the lettering that we use is usually stylized. It's based upon what was the alphabet or language that St. Cyril and Methodius brought to the Slavic people in Eastern and Central Europe in the 9th century. Because you see, the people had a language then. The Slavic people had a language, or languages, dialects, but they did not have an alphabet. They didn't read or write. So part of the greatness of St. Cyril and Methodius is they develop an alphabet based on Greek, which is what they were, the Greek alphabet, but they developed its own symbols for the Slavic people, and we call that the Glagolithic alphabet, Glagolithic. Eventually it became known as the Cyrillic alphabet. It changed slightly. But the Glagolithic, the original, was preserved for the longest time in the area of Croatia. So it was the language used by all the Slavs, the written language. And that's what Cyril and Methodius used to translate the liturgical texts and the scriptures for the Slavic people. So what we do when we paint icons, each iconographer has their own sort of style lettering, but it's based on the ancient Glagolithic or Cyrillic alphabet, which today would be close to what we might call the Russian alphabet. But icons are always labeled. Either they have a biblical quote, they have abbreviations, or maybe a manuscript, a saying from that, a particular saying or verse that saint is known for, a teaching. And that's one of the characteristics of icons. So icons speak in their theology, and they speak literally in language.